Hello, this is VeggieMan here, and today I'll be finishing the Thai Tea RX7 Street Drift car. The wheels I chose are these SSR Longchamps that are designed in Fusion 360 and 3D printed on my Elegoo Mars 2 Mono. All you have to do to take off the stock wheels is clip these little tabs. I'm using a pair of flush cutters, but you can pretty much use anything that removes plastic. I'm cutting off these pieces of the chassis because they'll scrape on the ground when I lower the car. I need to reuse the stock axles, so I'm using the clippy bit of these pliers to cut them in half. My new wheel's real spinny. I'm using some bits of a gift card to set the chassis at the height I want. To get the right wheel fitment, I add some sticky tack and hold the wheels in place so when I glue them, they'll be in the right spot. All 4 wheels are in the right spot, so now it's time for glue. I've tried a lot of different glues for wheels, but what I found works best is super glue and flour. I used to use cornstarch instead of flour, but that created a slow drying oobleck. Flour dries a lot quicker and creates more of a toothpaste-like consistency. It's good for making body kits and gluing stuff on. Looks good. Now that it's dry, it's time to take off the sticky tack. The wheels are attached. I'm clipping off bits of the interior for extra wheel clearance. It's time for the fitment test. The wheels rub slightly, but they still roll. It looks awesome. I think the fitment is perfect for a street drift car. I'm adding an exhaust tip, but first I need to clip off the old ones. I'm replacing the 2 exhausts with a single pen tip. Pen tips are perfect for exhausts because they look really realistic and you can find them everywhere. It looks really nice. I'm gluing it on with the same stuff I used for the wheels. When I was cutting off the old exhausts, I made a little hole here, and that's where I'm going to put the glue. This is definitely the best exhaust I've ever made. Looks really nice. It's time to mix and paint. All I use to paint Hot Wheels is cheap acrylic paint, and I thin it with isopropyl alcohol so it can go through my airbrush. The color I'm mixing is inspired by Thai milk tea. My aunt got me this dragonfly glaze. It has little color shifting bits in it, and I'm using it for a metal flake effect. I've finished mixing the color, so I'm going to thin it with some isopropyl alcohol. I'm using about a 1-to-1 ratio of alcohol to paint. I just need the final consistency to be like milk. I saw this transition on a David Jones video, so I'm going to try it. I had to hit the table a couple times, but I'll get better with practice. But anyways, it's time for paint, so let's go. The airbrush and compressor I'm using are from Master Airbrush. They came in a kit, and I'll put a link in the description. I've had it for about a year or 2, and it's been working really great, so definitely recommend. The reason I use acrylic paint is because of how cheap it is, and you can find it at anywhere with a craft section. It's also a lot less toxic to breathe than other paints, but because I'm spraying it through an airbrush and thinning it with alcohol, I still wear a respirator mask. When it dries, it'll be ready for clear coat. To protect the paint, I'm using Krylon Semi-Gloss Clear Coat. Acrylic paint is water soluble, so it'll get messed up in water, and it's also pretty easily scratched. Spray can clear coat isn't the best clear coat you could use, but it does the job well at a good price. It's the next day and the clear coat has cured overnight. It's time to take it off these helpy handy thingies and do the detail work. It's gonna have some Car Shop Glow LED version 1 taillights, and I'm painting them black first by using a toothpick with acrylic paint on it. To make the lady up a bit, I'm first using a silver Sharpie as a reflective backing. For Christmas, my sister made me this really cool set of custom scribbles, and they're really good for detail, so I'm going to be using these a lot. I'm going over the top with an orange marker to make them more vibrant. I'm really happy with how they look. I'm using the same orange marker for the blinkers. I really like the look of yellow fog lights, so I'm going to use yellow scribble for them. I'm super happy with how it's turning out. I'm painting some soot on the bumper where the exhaust is. I'm using the same Q-tip to do some weathering around the car. It's supposed to be a street car, so it needs some license plates. I drew some on my phone and printed them out. 11/26 is the date that part 1 was uploaded. To glue on the license plates, I use a toothpick to apply a drop of super glue. Toothpicks are good when you only need a drop, and you can't have more spilling out of the bottle. I'm putting the front license plate off to the side so it doesn't cover up the mouth of the bumper. The last detail it needs before clear coat are some headlight lenses. To make them, I'm using a piece of Hot Wheels packaging. I cut it to length and made another one, and now it's time to glue them in. I'm using a toothpick like how I did for the license plates. All the details are done, so it's time to go seal them in with some clear coat. It's the next day and the clear coat is fully cured. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The only thing left to do is write a number on the bottom. This is the first custom on the channel, so it gets a number 1. It snowed a few days ago, so I got some cool photos in the snow. This is my favorite custom I've ever worked on, and it's also the first custom on this channel. Another Christmas gift being featured in this video are these boba cups. My mom made me 2 of them, and they each have a different face. They're really cute, and I use them every time we drink boba. Please comment your ideas for future videos, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. For everyone who stuck around, I made a phone wallpaper. Here it is if you want to screenshot it. Bye!